Hey. So it's been quite a while since I put up a video. I don't really have any excuses this time. I ended up trading in Mortal Kombat. With so many new games out, I was waiting like a half an hour just for a game that lagged. So I probably won't end up doing the rest of those. So this is kill confirmed on Interchange, which is fast becoming my favorite map. Using the Scar with a silencer and a red dot with the Delta dot, I guess you'd call that. Sleight of hand, quick draw, and stalker, and using the specialist package. So far, the more I use it, the more I'm loving the specialist package. It's just something a little bit different. Seems like a better measure of skill because you don't have kill streaks racking up your KDR. Also, if you're playing free-for-all, you don't have your teammates calling in UAVs either. So, Modern Warfare 3. Didn't actually like it the first time I played it, but the more I'm playing it, the more it's growing on me. Only have a couple of gripes about it. The biggest one being the spawns. Like, they're so bad, you just have to laugh, because there's nothing else you can do about it. They're pretty sketchy, but it's most noticeable in free-for-all. I had one game yesterday, I literally spawned 5 feet in front of a guy, and I was dead before I could even realize where I was on the map. The other thing that's disappointing to me is the lack of unlimited sprint. Like, that was an absolute must on every class I had in every previous Call of Duty game. I can kind of see where they were coming from with it because the maps are relatively small, and they want to get more quote-unquote gun-on-gun gameplay. But the way I play, I run around the entire map just to flank people, so it's kind of annoying. But as you can see in this game, I managed to make do. So I picked this up for PS3 first, because I was thinking about making PS3 my default gaming platform, if you will. But the lag is ridiculous. So I picked it up for the Xbox the other day, and get turned on. And it's more consistently inconsistent, if that makes sense, in terms of connections. Whereas it feels like there's a little touch of lag, but it's always like that. Whereas a PS3 you try and sprint and it's like you're trying to run through molasses. Or mud or something sticky. Another thing that's on Xbox that I never even thought of on PS3 was how much camping there is on Xbox. Like, oh my god! I've run into entire teams full of campers on Xbox, whereas it might be like one guy every 3 or 4 games on the PS3. This was a bad situation. I managed to get away from it, and then I got greedy and started throwing nades, hoping to get somebody that was following me, but he ended up getting me. Should have just ran away and reloaded. As I said, Interchange is probably my favorite map so far. I think that's because there's very few camping spots for people, so it kind of forces them to move around a bit more, otherwise I'll get picked off. I used to play nothing but Team Deathmatch, because every time I join an objective game type like Domination or anything, I always end up on the team that doesn't know how to play. Now I'm just playing Kill Confirm, because it's basically Team Deathmatch, but a little bit of a twist that makes it more interesting. But in playing it, I've noticed that the same, like 4 or 5 maps keep coming up over and over and over again, which seemed a bit odd to me. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't somebody from Infinity Ward saying they were going to be shipping the game with 16 maps? Like, off the top of my head, I can only think of 7 or 8. I thought maybe it was because they're specific to different game types that I don't play. And then I saw one of Sandy Ravage's latest videos, he talks about more maps being in the data. So maybe what they're doing with Elite, where you get DLC for a year, they've already done all the DLC that they're going to do and shipped it on the disc, and then you get access to it later, maybe. I don't know. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about that. Speaking of Elite, I still haven't managed to log into it, and it's been a week since the game came out already. Like, come on, let's get on the ball here. This match actually ended up lagging out right after the final kill cam. So I watched it again and had to count the kills and deaths. And if my math was correct, it was 24-4. So that's about it from me. Subscribe if you haven't, I got a lot more content coming out. And until next time, GLHF.